everyone. It's Sunday. Your girl is dragging, but I'm making it to church. Gonna be a little bit late, but I'm gonna make it. So last night we did attend my good friend's husband's birthday party, and we had a blast. And I'll insert some footage somewhere in this video, but we did the ugly sweater theme. I wish I would have got better. Sorry, the sun was out. Got a whole lot more pictures, but you can kind of get the gist of what it says. It was funny to see people from us being from the sober standpoint, because we got a Christmas play at church today, and my husband is helps with the children's ministry, so we knew it, not that we're heavy drinkers like that ever, but they're like, my friend, they're like 33, so they're still young, and you could tell the people that kind of are, that are my age, and of course my husband's age, it was like all age groups there. Because at first I told my husband, I was like, I think you're the oldest person here, and he was laughing. He's like, yeah, you're probably right. But then later people started coming that were older or in his age range, but you could tell, like I said, the boring people, we were all like sitting on the couch. Like, the music was awesome, but the DJ, for whatever reason, he remixed like classic 90s songs and stuff with gunshots. So we're at the, we're like, oh, this song is on, and then it's like you hear boom. I'm like, who does that? I was like, are we at the Ratchet Hood Club or something? I was like, I don't know, the DJ. I mean, he had a good music selection, but the guns, that threw me off. So, then we got to hear some versions of songs that I don't think I've ever heard the explicit version. So, yeah. But anyways, we had, so much fun. They played this game, which I have a video. My husband, no, he didn't win. He was second. It's called the Saran Wrap game. They have like this big ball of different things wrapped in Saran Wrap, and you have to find the end of the Saran Wrap and wrap it as fast as you can, unwrap it as fast as you can, while the next person rolls dice. And as soon as that person gets a double, then you pass the ball to the next person, and they have to repeat the unwrapping process. So my husband, that candy, that money, my friend put spices in there, everything. It was hilarious. My husband, I think he won like $6 and a whole bunch of candy and some seasonings. So I was like, I would definitely be doing that, whenever, we have get-togethers, or because you could play that pretty much year-round. It doesn't have to be for Christmas. But, yeah, we had so much fun. I think we ended up leaving, it was at 8, so I think we got there about 8:30, and we left at about 11, because we were already, I was tired from, I had already been in the bed all day, and then I got up and I made the candy apples. And we weren't going to do the ugly sweater thing because I couldn't find a sweater that, that was my husband's size at the thrift store. But then he ended up finding one. He went to drop Easter off to her mom's. And then he went by the thrift store and he found this shirt. But my God, when I tell you, he deliberately brought a shirt that was a sweater that was too small, so his stomach could kind of poke out at the bottom, like Mr. Brown. Everybody, he was hilarious. Everybody was like, yeah, hands down, you won the ugly sweater contest. But it was just nice to get out of the house, to be around other couples, and, because we don't get to do that. It hasn't been until, the last few months that Easter's mom will get her on the weekend, because from past issues, you can tell by my face, we won't even go there. I'm just thankful that she's trying to do whatever is right now. But we never let her stay an entire weekend. It's only for overnight purposes, because things go to the left if she's over there any longer. And you would think some people would, have more patience because it's their child with a disability, but that's not always the case. So it was just nice to like spend time with, you know, my husband, and just, you know, we just had fun to enjoy each other, not like looking at the clock to say, oh, we gotta hurry up and get back home, you know, because we used to just have to get a babysitter for Easter. So it was just nice that we could like spend time and not have to like worry about running, you know, late or whatever. We could leave when we wanted to leave. So yeah. So I hope everyone's had a good weekend. I originally told my husband I wasn't gonna come, so he's gonna be shocked to even see me, because the Christmas play, they have one at 9:30, and then they have one at 6 o'clock tonight. And of course he has to be at both. And I know he's so tired. Yesterday he was tired. He had to practice, and then, you know, dealing with having to get Easter situated. He had Christmas play practice. We had to cancel track practice because you can't run if it's below 50, and because it'll mess up their muscles. So, and it was definitely, I think it was like 46 at noon. So we had to cancel practice, which worked out, but he was so tired. When I say he was so tired, I felt so bad for him. And then I'm like, today it's going to be even worse, because he had to be at the church at 8:30. Then we will have practice today because it'll be like 53 degrees. And then he has to pretty much leave practice a little early to come home, take a shower, and be back at the church. So I don't know how that's going to work, because I think they have to arrive at least an hour before. So I'm just praying that the other coaches will be there and, you know, get things rolling. But all right, guys, I'm almost at the church, so I will come back a little later. All right, guys, here is the ugly sweater. I'm just getting ornaments and things offline and hot gluing it on the sweater.